Welcome back to Complete Outdoors. We have a little more do-it-yourself meat processing. In fact, right now I'm trimming up some pork cheeks. I have 2 pig cheeks here that I took from the pig that we butchered this fall. I'm cutting them up into smaller chunks. What I'm going to do with these is smoke them, and then I'm going to braise them. So I'm going to show you each step along the way. These cubes, I'm just making them into smaller pieces so that it can absorb more smoke because there's more surface area then. And I'm trimming them down a little bit. There was a little bit of scrap or pieces on the edges that I didn't want in the batch, so I trim them off. And we have a full bowl of pork cheeks, all trimmed up, ready for putting on some binder and some seasoning, and then ready for the smoker. So I use the mustard for a binder. I'm just globbing some on top of these to begin with, and then I'll make sure they're evenly coated with the mustard. The binder helps all the seasoning and the dry rub to stick to it while it's in the smoker. Time to add the dry rub or the seasoning. These ingredients, I actually just looked up a recipe on the internet of ingredient list for pork in the smoker and mixed it all up. I'm now just going to coat all surfaces of the pork to make sure I don't miss any spots. And in the smoker they go. I'm going to put them in the smoker at normal smoking temperature, about 180 degrees. I used apple wood smoke for this, and I think the total time that I usually put it in here is about 3 hours. Kind of depends on what I'm smoking. With bacon, sometimes I smoke it for 4 hours, but for these pork cheeks, they're smaller chunks. 3 hours is all I did. And through the magic of editing, they are now done. The 3-hour smoke period has ended. I'm going to bring them in the house now, and I'll show you how I prep them before I braise them in the oven. So the braising, I have them have the oven preheated to 275 degrees, and I'm just going to be using some barbecue sauce and a little bit of whiskey. I want to coat each piece with it, and then I cover the pan or the tray here with aluminum foil, and then put it in the oven 275 degrees for another 2 hours. Just a side note, whatever barbecue sauce you pick does have a great influence on the overall flavor when it's done. The finished product is nothing short of terrific. It is so tender you can cut the entire thing with a fork. The flavoring from the smoke and the barbecue sauce is just wonderful. I ate on this for 2 days, a little bit each day, and I wish I had a lot more. Thank you for watching Complete Outdoors. If you like the content, be sure to click the like button and the share button. If you have any comments, go ahead and drop them in as well.